The Middle Ages. A time of adventure. The days when kings rose and struggled for power. A time of strife and schism. A time of danger and disaster. A time of crisis and crusade. The early modern era. A time of discovery and trade. Advances in travel led to the exchange of ideas and goods, but also of disease and brutal conquest. Technological and social changes shifted human society in ways no one could have predicted. The Victorian era, a time of globe-spanning empires, the start of industrialization and globalization, and also a time of revolts and revolutions. The 20th century, a time of incredible technological and industrial growth. A time that would lead humanity forward into the information age. But also an era full of events that would live on in infamy. The Space Age. Facing many troubles and tribulations, humanity reached out to the stars. They began to advance toward a future beyond war and destruction. By inventing giant robots. Okay, so there was still some war, but soon humanity discovered that putting random teenagers in the cockpit could end war, as well as just about every other problem the world faced. Then vast factories were built to produce the mechas driving humanity's progress, with robots like me built to assemble and maintain them. With the Earth's future assured, and human strife at an end, humanity was able to reach the hyperspace era, and much of the population departed for the stars. They brought space-capable mechs with them, of course, but not so portable factory bots like myself were left to watch over their home planet and the few who stayed behind. Just a few remaining humans, some outdated robots and AIs with plenty of free time, and all of the fantastical technologies they left behind for us. It's a lonely time, with not many humans left in this particular sector. You'd think there'd be plenty of data to read, but it seems like a defective Mega Galleon stepped on the nearest data center a few cycles back and put a 30-meter footprint in the archival area. Apparently, the only Ultravision programming that survived that disaster was the last 300 seasons of The Simpsons. And I've gotta say, it really went downhill after 100,000 episodes or so. On top of that, the historical data archives got smashed up good, along with part of my long-term memory. So it's been rough times in this end of the Megadome. However, by connecting this old alternate hypermodem up to a few things I found gathering dust, I've discovered a way to stream my consciousness back through time, accessing the internet of the distant past. This way, not only do I have plenty of humans to communicate with, but I can indulge my own personal interest in human history. So, to anyone watching this in the 21st century, nice to meet you. My name is Ren Kannazuki, and I hope to get to know you all.